Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Avengers in Trading, and today is July 2nd, and we had an exciting day today with the electric car companies, with Workhorse, Solo, Neo, Shll, and not so hot Nikola. So let's see what's going on here. Just remember that all these stocks that we are covering, we're trying to guess the next Tesla or something that can rocket like Tesla. So we're trying to get on board, and we're trying to get our lotto ticket, stamped in. And so we're just trying to make the best guess that we can to hop on board before we miss the next future Tesla. We don't know who's going to be the winner yet, but we're just trying to make some speculative guesses. So right now, as you can see here, we have Workhorse. And all those people out there that are saying, oh, this is the next Tesla. This is not the next Tesla. They build vans and trucks, okay? As far as those UPS trucks and stuff. So this is not the next Tesla. Tesla, as far as regular cars that regular people will drive. So when you think about the population of regular people, the regular people driving cars versus just UPS and FedEx trucks, it's a different world. It's apples and oranges. Let's say they need 10 million cars and trucks out there for UPS and FedEx, but you need 200 million cars, so this is not the next Tesla, but this could be the future of electric cars as far as the FedEx and UPS trucks or whatever. And let's see what's going on here with Workhorse. Workhorse is a really strong day today. As you can see here, it went from $19-$20 all the way up to $22 today. So we had a really good day today. But just be wary of this right here. This is divergence right here. As you can see, the RSI is really high right here, and then we made a higher high right here. But that's going lower. So you're running out of juice. You're running out of RSI juice, but you're running higher. So which means eventually it's going to end up dropping down on you or do some kind of correction. So I would guess around this area right here, or even this area right here. So around the $15 to $18 range that it could correct. But, depending on demand, it might just skyrocket up because the analyst says, $26 is the target. So it could just keep on rocketing up, even though the RSI is showing it's going lower right here. But as you can see here on the 2 hour, nothing but green skies. We want green skies in the world of stocks, right? So nothing but green skies going up. 4 hour is really strong. But you have to be careful with the 4 hour. Yeah, it shows you strength right here. But anytime they dump, you would have to go to a smaller time frame to see if they're dumping on you. Because by the time 4 hour rolls around, next thing you know, you end up losing 30%. You never could know. So you just have to be wary about that, okay? So like I said, the analysts have it pegged at $26. I guess right here is okay to get in, but you never could know when it hits a wall, and then next thing people end up selling off or whatever. You just don't know where the true walls are at, where the bears are at. So any given time, Thanos could snap his fingers, and next thing 20 or 30% drop could happen on you on these speculative stocks. So just be careful, because honestly, this company has not made that much money. This company, I will tell you straight up, okay, I looked at their financials a month ago because my friend told me about it, and their financials, they only made $80,000 last quarter. Is that a lot of money for a company? That's not a lot of money, but the good news is they did get a $70 million investment from private people or private company or whatever. So, and then of course, these future UPS or FedEx contracts that they're getting. I don't even know if this official or not, but I heard that's in the works. So that's what's going on with that. So just be careful around this area, okay? We're running out of juice right here. But it doesn't mean that it can't still run up. It can still run up, and even though the juice keeps on going lower, it can still run up depending on how much demand there is for it out there. Okay, next we're going to go with Solo. Solo has such a hot day today. And you can see here it skyrocketed all the way up from 240 area all the way up to 340. So that's a dollar jump right there. And if you want to do a measurement, what kind of percentage you'll be getting if you did that dollar jump, man, that's just a nice pump right there. Look at that, around 40%. So but that's only if you entered in yesterday. If you entered in today, you might get like maybe 20% or something at the most. But I entered in yesterday just because I saw this right here. My friend texted me saying, hey, you should check out Solo. And I saw this right here. This was like moving up. It hooked. It hooked right here. So I was like, okay, green candle right here. So let's hop in. And then, of course, sure enough, it ended up rocketing up. So I got lucky. Sometimes, you end up forgetting to look at the setups. And look at that. It was hooking. It was hooking right there by the end of the day. And I was like, let's go for it. So I hopped in right at the end of the day right here. Okay. So right here, you see, green skies right now. But we got a red bar right here in the 1 hour. So just be aware of that. If you get another red bar with a 2 hour, then, they could sell off on you or correct. But, we are at all-time highs now. Look at that. So we hit all-time highs today. So congrats to the Solo, stock holders out there or bag holders. We hit all-time highs today. And we could go through some kind of correction and then, keep on rocketing up. Since we are in new territory, there's no way of saying, oh, we're going to hit this price or we're going to hit this price because it's brand new. So it's new territory right now. So, if you hear those people out there throwing out some random numbers, please take it as a grain of salt. Do your own due diligence. And right now we're just speculating. Those guys are just throwing out random numbers. I'm not going to, be out here giving you some random numbers. Unless you just want to do some kind of measurement thing. You can do a measurement thing right here, and then you can measure it up to here or something like that. Who knows? But right now, electric car company stuff is hot. So right now it's just green skies for right now. But any given time, it could correct or sell off. So just be aware of that. Even if you change it to the 30-minute, that really shows you something right here. Look, red. You look MACD crossing right here. So it could just go like this and then move up depending on if it's still popular. But I don't know about you guys. I just don't want to end up bag holding on something that's just speculative and we don't know if it's the future Tesla or not, or the future lottery ticket for us. We just don't know. So the only thing we can do is just place our bets and make a guess. So the next one we want to cover is NIO. And look at NIO, man. Look at this, a gap up, big old gap up right here. So I don't know if it's going to fill and drop down on us to see if there's support right here or not. I'm going to assume that it's going to at least drop down to here, 877 area, and then go up. It needs some kind of support right here. But right now it's just hanging out and just, like they call it, the floating island or whatever. But I got in right around here. I was like, oh, it's looking to break this resistance area right here, and it was showing this right here. It was showing up, and on the 2 hour, it was showing up like this and up like this. So you just gotta learn to draw your arrows. It doesn't guarantee that it's gonna rocket up on you, but at least it makes gives you the best guess. So you just want arrows, whether it's pointing down or pointing up. It lets you know what kind of trend it's in. So NIO right there, and I think it still seems like it has room to run. I don't see there's no red bars yet, so it could run up to 10 or 11. Who knows? I mean, we're just throwing out random numbers, right? We're just guessing. We're just hoping, honestly, that it goes up to 10 or 11, so we can ride this rocket up. Just like Workhorse, we didn't know what exactly was gonna hit. We just hopped on and hoped that it kept on going up on us. There you go, NIO, looking healthy right now. For now, you just got to watch out for Thanos. Thanos could pop in his reality stone and end up changing things up on you. And next thing you know, you're a bag holder. You got to watch out for Thanos when he gets the stones together, And the stones meaning the big cell wall somewhere up here. It hits this, and then next thing you know, they slam down on you. The bears. Call it the bear stone. All right, Shll it didn't really do that much. I got in right here yesterday, and then it popped up, and then it ended up selling off right here on me. So I really didn't take too much profit off of it, but it was just nothing but red bars. And even though it's showing, it's trying to come up right here, it's trying to curve up right here on the MACD. I'm not sure if it's gonna, I guess it's gonna happen. It just seems like it's consolidating right now. So if I enter in position, it'd be next week when I can wait for a better confirmation that it's hooking back up. But right now, look at it. This is going down right here. Even though this showing like, getting weaker and weaker, it could hook, but I just need it to confirm. I just want to feel better, And even look at this 4 hour right here is showing down right here. So this could cross down. So you just got to be careful right now. But you want at least the 1 or 2 hour. I prefer the 2 hour to hook. But, people, depending on if you're early bird or not, 2 hour is better for me. I don't mind missing a little bit of the pump up. And, that way I know it's going to be moving up. And then I just ride it up, because it's confirmed. So they always say wait for confirmation. So if you don't know what confirmation is, I will go through it with you. Let me see here. Actually, yeah, let's go through a confirmation lesson here. If you guys want to know what confirmation looks like, it is what Neo did. This is it right here. This pop up right here. So this is classic confirmation. Is pop up, consolidate sideways right here, and then of course end up gapping up right here, but you want this confirmation bar right here. It lets you know there's strength. And sure enough, if you really look at it, confirmation bar right here, this is crossing up, this is crossing up right here. So there's, it lets you know that's the best entry point right there. That's confirmation. So yeah, you missed this bar up right here, but who cares? Sometimes you're lucky enough to see this cross right here, and you can just catch this, and then it would rocket up and validate for you. And then you'll be like, okay, it did go through confirmation. Just a FYI. And the last one is Nikola. As you can see here, it tanked. Okay. There's nothing good about this chart right now. As you can see, I got in right here. I was like, oh, there's green bars right here. So hopped in right around here, and it went up, and I felt good. I was like, okay, that's the rocket to get back up to $85, $90. But, it ended up showing this right here. Kept on going down on me. So once it came down on me right here, I got really scared and I got out. It took, I think, like a $250 loss right here. So, that kind of sucked, but it's all good. It's better than hitting this drop right here. This probably would have been an, extra, 200 or 300 right there. So I would have been down like, $500-600. Who knows? But yeah, look at that. The arrow right there shows down, down. It tried to hook up right here. It did hook up right here, and then it ended up changing its mind. But if you watch that that video by Ricky Couture's guy or whatever his last name is, he does an analysis on the breakdown of what's going on with Nikola. So Nikola did some kind of private stock selling, and they end up selling to the private guys to like for $10 or $11, which means, if they get released out in the market right now, they could sell it for like $55-60, and they would make an immediate profit, which means we'll end up bag holding, and that's just gonna end up dropping on us when they take profit on us. So yeah, it just wasn't good. That's kind of like weird, while you sell to private people for $10, $10 or $11, when right now it was hanging around, $70 to $60 right here. So as you can see here, I would not try to enter in. If you're looking for a scalp or a swing, it just does not look ready for a swing yet. It's still moving down on the 1 hour. As you can see here on the 1 hour, and it's still moving down right here. So you want it to cross up. And it's better if you waited for the cross up on the 2 hour. But right now it's just not looking good. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes down to like $45 or whatever. But right now I'm not going to touch Nikola. They haven't come out with any kind of pre-sales numbers yet. So why am I going to touch this, And all the people, if they want a bag hold, Be my guest, but I don't want to back hold. I want to wait for a confirmation that something's going to pop up, and then I hop in. But at one point, I did try to short this because it kept on pointing down like this, and unfortunately, they wouldn't allow, because of the margin requirements or whatever like that. They didn't allow me to short it, so that sucked. But the signs right here, look at it, it's down, down, down. So even right here, it hooked up right here on the MACD, and then it hooked right back down. It's not enough juice. It's not enough juice. Nothing but sell-off volume, sell-off volume, sell-off volume. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. The hot electric car company stuff is going on right now, so be on the lookout. If you guys know of any up-and-coming electric car companies, put it in the comments. Let me know. I can chart it for you and see what's going on, see if there's any juice behind it, see if it's pointing down or pointing up for you. But if you guys like my content, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know what else you guys want me to review and look at. But anyways, I will catch you guys next time in Avengers in Trading.